Hi everybody, it's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. I'm glad you're here today. We are going to continue our look at part of my sterling silver collection. I did try to pick out the pieces that are not ordinary, not common. I have some very pretty things. I think you're going to enjoy it. Certainly let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you want, and I'll be right back. So this is one of the best pieces of silver I own. This is kind of an important piece. This is old. It is Mexican. It's gorgeous. There was a repair done somewhere here, and I was kind of happy in a weird way that it was broken, because if not, I wouldn't have gotten a great price. The person who sold it didn't know what they had. It was like, see these like balls right here? It was one of those metal things that's holding that. One of those had snapped off, so it was sort of hanging strangely. Look at it from the side. It's amazing. This is silver and amethyst, of course. Now, when I took this to a jeweler to fix it, and I really thought that this piece was worthy, you know, obviously, but he just mentioned to me that he was really admiring the workmanship in this, not only the design aspects, but he said something like this would have taken somebody a long, long time to make. And he's a jewelry maker himself also. So we'll take a look at who the designer is. There it is. Silver, Mexico, Fred Davis. That is what that FD is for. So Fred Davis was born in Chicago in the 1880s. He moved to Mexico in 1910. He opened his own jewelry shop, but he became a designer himself, and he didn't want to make like ordinary things. He knew that he was making jewelry for collectors, for serious collectors. Now, I have seen Fred Davis pieces on the internet sell for many hundreds and thousands even. Sometimes they are sold by big auction houses. So this is a beautiful bracelet. I definitely want to put this on our hand model. Let's take a look at it in action. This is such an exceptional piece. And it truly is art. It is. This is way too big for her wrist. Maybe I'll just move it down a little bit so it fits better. It's just a glorious piece. I don't really have a lot of valuable jewelry. You know, when I get stuff that sells for a little something, I will usually sell it. But this one I really want to keep. And if I ever got into desperate times, I could always sell it, you know, if need be. But for now, I wear it. I enjoy it. I love it. I think it's art. It's beautiful. This bracelet may have some age on it too. This is nicely made. It definitely has a couple little dents and stuff like that, but I love the design of it. And this is so nice. Not artisan signed, kind of surprising. That's where the 925 is. I've never seen this link before. I don't think it's a common one. I don't know if it has its own name or anything. It's a very nice piece, though. I think when you have hardware like this, it's a sign. You know, it's a good sign that it was made by somebody good. Isn't that nice? I love it. That's definitely a beautiful part of the bracelet. I think this one is an oldie, too. I love old abalone shell jewelry. It's not super valuable or anything, but I do love it. Very colorful. And this is interesting. Let's see what the signature is on this. I don't remember. The Taxco likely, right? Yeah. LS. Well, we could look up who that is. There's the eagle mark. Well, this is very nice. I like this. It's prettier on than it looks. Should I put it on the wrist? Let's do it. Isn't that pretty? I think this is a very sweet bracelet. Kind of simple, but kind of special too. My husband bought me this ring. We were in Florida for his niece's christening. Well, her daughter's christening, I should say. And we go into this gift shop and I just liked so many of the things. I don't know. I just liked many of the things. Signed Psalms right there, $9.25. I love that. Oops. I love how like tall it is. See, it has some nice height. I love wearing this. I wear this one often. I think it's fun. I like the skin on it. Interesting. Let's have a look at two kind of unusual bracelets that I got in the same thrift shop on the same day. I love this. We're going to open it up. You can see it's hinged and stuff. Okay. I don't know who this one is. Let's see. I think it's signed because I remember looking it up. Yeah, let me look. Oh, that's kind of hard to read, huh? GRO maybe, is that? Not sure. Not sure. I know I did look it up when I bought it. I just love the kind of the cutout work. I don't know what other word to use, really. It's very cool. Nice safety chain. Look how pretty. This is very different. It looks very Mexican, right? And the other one, now this must have been donated by the same person, is this crazy thing. Hinged, very nicely made. Isn't that neat? Let's see who made you. I don't remember. Oops. Oh, Butterfingers. There it is. What does that say? I guess it just says Mexico $9.25. So we don't know. But we will put these on our wrist so you get the full effect, because they don't really look as cool like this. So we'll put them on our hand. I love the minimalism of this one. I think that's what it is. It has a lot of simplicity to it, but it's very artistic at the same time. It's like way big on this thing. I've never seen anything like it. Have you? It's very different. This one has a whole different vibe. It's much fancier, a lot more going on. Oh, it's beautiful though. I guess that's kind of a mod looking leaf type pattern. Oh, it's beautiful. I love that one. That's a great piece. Back 4 or 5 years ago, when Goodwill was still selling jewelry in the stores, I bought this item. Now, this was one, I bought a couple of other things there too. I bought a Victorian lion bracelet that same day. So I just went into the back. You know, sometimes people get mad, but I went to the back and I said, oh, are you going to be bringing any jewelry out soon? And they're usually like, go away, or no, or get out. No, they never say that. But this one day I was like, hey, you know, you guys going to be bringing any jewelry out? And she goes, in about just a few minutes, I'm going to be rolling out a cart. And here she comes rolling it out. And this was sitting on top with the lion bracelet. I think I got one other piece that day. And I was flipping out because I was afraid somebody else was going to grab it. Because, you know, people are always hovering around the jewelry case. Anyhow, as she was, you know, she got to the place, right, where she's going to put it in, I took this out. It wasn't super cheap. I mean, it was probably $30 or something, right? Because they knew it was way cool. It is signed silver right there. This is a Chinese export piece. And it happens to be in outstanding condition. Gorgeous. I love it. I absolutely love it. So these do typically have a gold wash on them. This is the third or fourth one I've had. I think I sold the other ones. This is the one that I was kind of thinking of keeping. Isn't it pretty? I love this one. All right, let's put this one on the wrist too. What's not to love? It is old. You know, maybe some people don't like wearing old stuff. I certainly do. I just think the colors are gorgeous. Wow, you can see them much, much better now. But the condition, right? Look at that. Somebody took very nice care of this. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. And I thought it was a very, very good price. I'm sure we have some Dragon's Breath fans in the house. I love Dragon's Breath. This is also referred to as man-made opal. It does look like opal. Oh, there's the mark. I couldn't find it a second ago. It does say sterling right there. I love the triple drop. And I just love this type of, it's not a stone, it's glass. It's a type of glass. It's usually Czechoslovakian glass. And there's molten metal, I think, added to it. And it has this sort of orangey red look until it starts catching the light. And those little kind of almost wispy looking things, I guess. It's supposed to look like breath. You know, in the winter when it's cold out and you breathe? It's that kind of a thing. How lovely. Don't you love that? I'm going to put a little bit of information on the screen now about Dragon's Breath in case you've never heard of it before. These particular earrings have quite a bit of fire. Look at that. Wow. Just a beautiful example of this type of glass. Now, I do go to a few thrift stores where the people don't know what they have. And that's how I'm able to get a lot of this stuff cheaply. You know, that may change someday when they change workers or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I hope not. I hope not. But these are gorgeous. So, you know, the ladies were probably like, look, nobody likes these screwbacks. They're just kind of old lady earrings and they're plastic or whatever. They didn't know how truly special they are. We do though, right? Those are amazing, truly. Well, I'm never going to pass up an opportunity to show you this monstrosity, according to some, but object of beauty, according to moi. I love this freaking thing. It looks like a dragon to me. I don't know if it is. Maybe it's just a blobby thing, but I love it. I really do. I mean, good luck finding another one. This is really a one of a kind. Now, this is signed on the inside. I think it may have been custom made for somebody. I think that might say 1988. It might say 1978. But who is this? See how it says GB right there? Is that George Begay? I don't know. But I know people watching this know an awful lot more about silver than I do. So let me know if anybody recognizes that. How beautiful, though. To me. To me, what do you think? I know some people think it's ugly. It's very heavy. I love it. I really like blister pearls, too. So this is formed on the inside of the shell, and then that is cut out of it. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why. I guess that's a Baroque pearl. It's an interesting color. Well, I love this ring. I have gotten so much enjoyment out of this ring. And I think I kind of screwed up, too, because I was at the auction preview. And they had a lot of jewelry, a lot of silver, a lot of interesting things. So the auctioneer was standing there and I said, oh, can I see this ring out of the case? And I said to him, oh, I love that ring. I'm definitely going to buy this ring. I'm buying this. I love it so much, which is such a stupid thing to say, right? I mean, why don't you just say, I have two aces, you know? So, of course, when it came up for bid, the auctioneer said, oh, we have a lot of interest in this and people have left phone bids. And I was like, did they though? Did they though? Because I'm thinking I might be the only weirdo who would actually be interested in this. I don't know. I love it though. I wear it quite a bit. It just fascinates me. It really does. Here are some non-traditional bangles. I like this one. This is really neat. I have never seen anything like this before. This is a nice one to stack with other things. You know, it's a little bit too sort of small and dainty for my taste. So I often wear that one with others. And these are cool. Square bangles. Very interesting. I think these are silver. You know what? Let me just verify that these are silver. I'm pretty sure they are. I can't see the mark right now, but we will test one of these. I'm really sure these are silver. Well, I'm pretty sure they are. I love them anyhow, but we'll definitely give these a test at the end. And these are interesting too. I guess these are both the same, but I do wear them together. Let's see, do they nest inside of each other? These are different, I think. This pendant looks like it has some real age on it. It's not marked anything. We can test this one for silver. I think I may have already. I don't remember now. If anyone knows what kind of turquoise this is, let me know. Oh, there's a little scratch on it right there. That's too bad. Isn't that pretty? I don't know why. I just love this. I mean, it's not like big and bodacious or, you know, designer signed or super high end, but I'm very attracted to this one. Not sure why. Are you? I just think it's a very cool looking thing. This is a very nicely made silver bracelet. Have a look at this. This is very heavy also. I thought that was dragon's breath for a second. I guess not. Oh, it's so beautiful. I don't think this one is designer signed. These clasps are always a nice sign that it's a better piece or that it's a real piece. Let me try to open it. Hold on. So this is likely the reason that I got it, because the mark is actually inside there. So the person didn't know. Let me just take a look at what it says. And I don't know where I put my loop, so I'll find it and I'll put it on the screen. Let me just back up a little bit. It's too close. How nice. I mean, really nice. I want to weigh this too, because it's very, very heavy. And by the way, if you can't see everything on the screen and you're on an iPhone, just pinch your screen a little bit. That actually helps, because sometimes you're not actually seeing the whole screen. Let's weigh it. Wow, look at that. 48 grams. It actually looks better on the silver. It's showing up a little bit better, isn't it? Wow. That is one beautiful bracelet right there. I wear this one too. I love it. Look at this wacky cuff bracelet. Pretty malachite. I did pay up for this. I got this in a little shop. I bought also a Janis Joplin, Big Brother and the Holding Company concert poster, which I flipped for a little bit of a profit at a live auction. So I think I got all my money back. I'm not sure. And unfortunately, the maker is, you know, the designer or the company or whatever it is cut off right there, right where, you know, above where it says sterling. Well, you can see that. Anyway, so I don't know who made it, but it's quite cool. Modernist, right? That's an awesome cuff. I really like it. Do you? I do. Really different. Here's a bunch of pretty cuffs. These are different, you know, each one's a little bit different. I personally like to wear bangles a little bit better when I'm going to wear a bunch of them as opposed to cuffs. But I do wear these sometimes. It's a pretty one. And these two are similar, but not the same. Let's see if this is made by anybody. Well, you know, it was made by somebody, but you know what I mean. Don't see a mark. This one is. Yeah, I got these at the same place. The yard sale with the Midwestern jewelry people. That's a nice variety of cuffs, I would say. This one is beautiful. Mexico 925. Isn't that nice? I love all the different shapes of turquoise. That's certainly the same kind. If anybody knows, you know, tell me what this is. I don't know. Turquoise, I think, is named for the mine that it's in, right? I don't really know much about it, but I do love it. And if I find it for a good price, I will buy it. I really like this. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you, actually? I wanted to share with you one of those J. King necklaces, because there's one that's kind of my favorite. Let me get it. I love this necklace. I love that it's turquoise and only turquoise. There's no metal work. And this is a Desert Rose Trading. There is a DRT here. There it is. And it has the magnet closure, which is just easy to do. That's all. I like it. I love this. I love the shape of it and the kind of smoothness of it. And it looks a little bit Cleopatra-like. It has an Egyptian feel to it. And I love the shapes of the stones. I love how they are graduated. Just super cool. I love that one. I did buy out, you know, a kind of a large collection of QVC J. King stuff. And I have sold a lot of it, but this was the one I figured I would just keep for myself because I love it. I got this necklace on that same day. Look at all of those big chunks of silver and turquoise. What is this called again? I always call this pumpkin, but I think that's wrong. Is it squash or something? I don't remember. But this is something from that Indonesian line that they sell on one of the TV shows. Anyway, I can't really get it, but hopefully you just saw that. It says Indonesia on it. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Now this ring is interesting. I love the kind of curvature of it. Marcasites. But what I really liked about this one is I was at a yard sale. There was an older woman, quite older, and she had this ring. And I said to her, who wore this big thing? And she said, you know, honey, I was a singer when I was young, and I wore this on stage. So I think that's very cool. If it could talk, I think this is very, very flattering on the hand. It doesn't fit me, but I do wear it on my pinky. I mean, it does fit me, but you know what I mean? It doesn't fit on any other finger. Unfortunately, like my favorite finger to wear rings on is my wedding ring finger, so I don't wear my wedding ring as much as I should. I actually have a gorgeous, gorgeous wedding ring. I'll show it to you at some point. We had it custom made in the Diamond District because we have a connect with somebody that we know, so we got a good price. I mean, my husband got a good price, I should say. Anyhow, I do love this ring, and I just love knowing the history of the ring, too. It's pretty, right? Look at this colorful bracelet. I don't remember where I got this, but there's our gold stone. Gold stone is not stone, and it's not gold, it's glass. And that's carnelian, and that's pink quartz, and coral and onyx, maybe. And this is lapis, right? Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Now this one, while we're going to be testing those bracelets, I do want to test this. It does say $9.25, but I don't know. I was just curious about testing it. I'm not exactly sure. I love it anyway. You know, it's not a problem. I don't have to have everything be real. That's for sure. I wear costume a lot. But we can just check this one. I like it. I like how bold it is, how big it is, and certainly how colorful it is too. We'll find out if it's real. Look at this pretty ring. I really love wearing this. I am going to be doing a video. I'll show some of my favorite rings at some point. So I didn't want to show too many of them today. What on earth does that say? ANOL, I guess? $9.25. Did you see it? It's there. This one fits me nicely too. I like wearing this ring. It looks like a vintagey, you know, antique ring. It definitely has an old-fashioned look to it, which is what I really like about it. I mean, I don't think it's old particularly, but it is old-fashioned, I guess you would say. I really like it. I think it's flattering on the hand. Do you? I do. I like it. I think this bracelet is very different. I like the metal around each piece of turquoise, but I like the kind of the cutout stuff. It almost looks like a Greek key design, reminiscent of. This one is very easy to wear. It's very comfortable. I love these toggles too. Well, it's a safety toggle, and then the spring ring. We'll take a look at, there is a signature on it, I believe. There it is. I don't know who this is. Was that triple L, I guess? LLL, Sterling? Look, even on the back, it's pretty from the back too, you know? I don't remember where I bought this. Not sure. I don't think I paid that much for it. But this one looks very pretty in the summer. Here's the last item for today. If you enjoyed looking at my silver, let me know, because I can probably round up some more and do another show if you guys like looking at it. I hope so. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's fun for you. You can just look at my jewelry. You don't even have to spend money on your own jewelry. So how's that? This is so weird. It's so weird that she doesn't have features on her face. I really like this one. I did get this one in a little antique shop. I got some cool stuff that day. But I don't know. Sometimes I just like these little weirdlings. Does she have shoes on? Yeah, I guess she's got little boots on or something. I don't know. What do you think? Too weird? I think she's kind of cute. All right, let's test our couple of items real quick. We're going to be using our 18 karat acid today. You can get this on Amazon. I mean, I don't know. I like this name brand. It's all right. I mean, I don't make any money or anything, but this works well. These acids do go bad over time, so you have to replace them every so often. I actually just got a new set not too long ago. So, oh, we were going to check 3 things. Right. So the first thing we were going to check are these crazy square bangles. Just scrape a little off. I'm going to look with my loop and make sure it's not a different color underneath. It isn't. Oh, I hate scratching this one because it's so old. It does leave a little bit of a mark when you scratch stuff. Where should I do it? I guess I'll do it up here. I'm going to be gentle with this one. Oh, let me just put these here so that I remember that that's that. Oh boy, okay. It's not going to be that easy. That's all I feel comfortable with doing. Let me take a look. Okay, it looks good. But this is the one I'm questioning. I don't know. Just something about it. It does say $9.25, but you know, what does that matter? I'll only put this here. I'm going to pull this closer too so that we can get a better look at it. And let me just get a little piece here. I guess I'll do this. I don't like the way that one is scratching. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it closer. Hold on. There we are. So our 18 karat solution will turn these blue if they're silver. If not, it should just gobble them up. Let's give it a few seconds. Well, I did a really crappy scratch on these because, especially this one, because I didn't want to take much off, but that is turning blue. This one is definitely turning blue. Ah, look at that. This one, you know what, buddy? I think you're silver plated. So you tell lies to me. I'm pretty sure it does say $9.25 in a couple of different places. Does it? Okay, don't make a liar out of me now. Okay, now I just want to look real quick. Hold on. I guess this one isn't marked, so I can't be too mad. Anyhow, I'd like to thank you, as always, so very much for coming to my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorites are below. Subscribe to the channel, you know, only if you want to. No pressure at all, and I'll definitely catch you on the next one. All right? Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.